Garcia, please turn on your video.
Hindi pwede off lang, miss. Okay, miss.
Hindi ko gusto mag-open camera.
Maluay.
Ay, kalaway sa akin.
Ayun na.
Pinasayaan ako ayaw nila. Wala pa ko pang sa'yo. Thank you for turning on your video, Miss Garcia. Beautiful man lang gali.
Okay, class, this is the end of our discussion. See you on Wednesday. Goodbye.
It is not unknown to our society that there are still a lot of people, especially girls, who are conscious with what they wear, what they look like, or even in what they do because of others, specifically what others think and notice of them. Thinking that more people notice something about you than they actually do is not just simply because you are a feeler or feelingera, but instead, it is known to be as a spotlight effect. The spotlight effect usually makes us humans who are naturally concerned with our self-image to overestimate social blunders, when in reality, most people don't really pay much attention. Following the new normal, we are now forced to meet our classmates and teachers virtually through video calls, and this does not keep us safe from the spotlight effect. Many students don't usually have the confidence to turn on their cameras because they are not comfortable and they think that every single one in the class is looking at their unpleasant morning faces or even in their newly blown pimple. Without properly preparing oneself before going to a Zoom class, turning off their cameras while on class discussion is a solution of someone who experiences the spotlight effect in order for him or her to escape the worry of being noticed and judged by others.
Ay na, no man ni mga tao man. Wala nila gina-appreciate ang inimuan ni Duterte.
Nga ano mang hinimuan niya, how?
O ara o. Napanami niya ang Manila Bay. Mimo na sang akino how.
Ay te, ginunaya pa gali ang Manila Bay. Imbes nga may mas importante nga unahon, ginunaya pang pagpasira sang ABS, ginunaya pang anti-terror bill, para ano, para sa kagalingon yung interes.
Siyempre kay ginunahan siya sang IBS. Dayon, kung di ka man niya terorista, hindi ka man dapat madlock sa terror bill nga ina.
Ay te, right na isang tao na makakita kag makabati isang news halin sa ABS. Dahil din kakasya. Dahil right man isang tao nga mag-rally da. Para lang sa terror bill, hindi na pwede.
Ari bala.
Ay, ambot hipos na akay may ginobra ko. Di nataan ko maglali. Sino, way ka man gapati.
Ay, para sa akon Duterte man gyapon.
Ay, kasapat kay Papa. May pagkatapos, 5 minutes na nag-line na. Ay, salamat. Tapos,
Following the current situation we're in, which is the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of issues arose. Not just the virus and the fear it came with, but also political issues. Long before this pandemic, Filipinos are known to be keyboard warriors on social media. Filipinos usually take sides and aggressively fights for what they think is right, no matter how they are given facts, just to prove that they are wrong. Unfortunately, it is normal for some Filipinos to stand for themselves and are not open to learn. There are serious consequences during conflicts, and most of the time, we are less likely to detect bias in ourselves than others, which was found out to be the bias blind spot. Evidently, when we fight, we always think that we're always right and free from bias, while thinking that others are the complete opposite. We tend to see ourselves as objective and everyone else as biased. These conflicts brought usually about by political matters such as corruption and incompetence is not just limited to social media. We are now staying at home, and that leaves us to be with our family members all the time. With this, The bias blind spot is common to be observed in the comfort of our homes. Disagreeing with the family members' political views is usual. It is a never-ending discussion because of each other's bias blind spot, and normally ends up with one being angry at the other because we believe ourselves to be just and fair, while the opposition as prejudiced and biased.
Hala, kagwapa sa iya. Heart na bala. Selfie man ko bala. Hello, ayun sa ako. Mapagwapa ko dana ibala. Hindi namin selfiehan man. Uy, ara gali. Ay, perfect! Ma-post na ko ba na picture? Ma, i-like na biliyog akong picture. Manong, i-like na biliyog.
40 minutes later.
Ay, 5 likes pa lang gyapon. Si mama, si manong, si papa. Sila malang gyapon nag-like. Ay, mang-chat ko wala para i-like nila akong picture.
With young men and women becoming increasingly anxious due to unrealistic beauty ideals, social media is doing more harm than good these days. In particular, due to the unrealistic beauty expectations set by what they see on social media, men and women have found themselves battling identity problems. With this, social media is greatly affecting one's self-esteem. Self-esteem is a term used to describe a person's overall sense of worth or personal value. In other words, how you like and appreciate yourself. One great example would be wanting to have many likes or reactions on your photos on your Facebook accounts, and not achieving this causes the individual to be concerned and disappointed. It's just sad to think that there are a lot of people that are basing their worth and value as a person on likes. Some tend to call for desperate measures such as privately messaging random people to like their pictures, or even telling or forcing individuals to react to their photos just to feed their self-esteem in a way that they thought is right. In order to achieve this, self-presentation takes place. Self-presentation refers to how people attempt to present themselves to control or shape how others called the audience view them. It involves expressing oneself and behaving in ways that create a desired impression. In order to create a pleasing image for the audience on social media, people nowadays carefully prepare themselves just for a picture to be posted on their accounts, and takes them long minutes or even hours just to choose the right photo and the perfect caption. On the other hand, self-presentation can uplift one's emotional state. But as they say, excess of everything is bad. And with online self-presentation, as it would occur on social network sites, increases self-objectification among women and elevates their focus on their own physical attractiveness than focusing on much other important aspects of the self.